Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited for today's video because I picked up some things that are viral on TikTok. Some things from e.l.f. I found some suede lips from Revlon. I've got some new things to try out and I'm really excited because I might have found some like staples for my daily routine. But you guys, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications, new videos, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see what new products I have and how we got this look, just keep watching. Okay, a bunch of new products, but this one isn't necessarily new. It's just something I received in my subscription box, but I really want to try it out. This is the McGrath Labs eyeshadow palette. It's the Celestial Nirvana eyeshadow palette in Bronze Bliss. And I know during that video I swatched the shimmers. I'll re-swatch them. They are so beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And in this palette, there was only one matte shade. These are those shimmers. And I really want to play with like these two right here. They are absolutely beautiful. There's only one matte shade, which is a very dark black, might be a little more gray. Yeah, I kind of want to play with this one and this one. Now, like I said, there's only one matte shade in here and it's this like dark gray, almost black, in the shade La Vie en Noir. So I think what I'm going to do is with my compacted smudge brush, I'm going to place it where I want it to be before I start blending out the edges, because there's not a light shade that I would normally put down to buff out the crease and make sure it doesn't fluff everywhere. So we're going to just change up our techniques today. All right, so just picked up a little bit. It is a very like charcoal gray type of shade. We'll see if we can build it up a little bit. And this kind of makes me nervous because I don't usually just do a single like dark matte shade without having something in the crease to kind of like fluff it out. But I do have eyeshadow primer down as per usual, so where it goes it should just kind of stay. I'm going to switch to my fluffy crease brush just for blending out and feathering it. And this was in, was it my BoxyCharm? It had to have been. I was really surprised to see McGrath Labs in there, but I was so excited. And I'm going to deepen up right here. No extra product. I'm just going to blend and see if I can bring it up a little bit. Not too far, because I just want it to be kind of like gray smoky. Okay. And when I do my concealer and foundation and stuff, like that line is going to get cleaned up. Now, part of me wants to use the bronzy copper shades, but I also want to use this like very metallic, which I think is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to use this shade right here, which is Lunar Luxury. Ooh. That is flaking everywhere. I'm going to see if I can pick it up on a dry brush, which usually I'm able to with Pat McGrath shadows. Ooh, that is so metallic. No extra product. I'm just going to fluff this back over a little bit just to kind of keep the shimmer. Okay. I'm gonna go do this eye. I'll be back for some other products that I picked up. If you have been on TikTok and looking at MakeupTok, e.l.f. has taken over. Seriously, it has been viral all over my TikTok. I just see e.l.f., e.l.f., e.l.f. everywhere. So I picked up the Power Grip Primer with 4% niacinamide. I don't remember trying the other gripping primer, which is like the Milk Makeup dupe of their gripping primer, which I'm not a fan of the Milk Makeup one, so I really hope I like this one. And then I also got an updated shade on the e.l.f. Camo CC cream. I have light 280N. I was using 210N prior. It's super pale, so I wanted to get an updated shade. And then, oh my goodness, you guys, I have been seeing these everywhere, and the blush shade that I wanted was sold out, but I got another shade. These are the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wands. There's a contour. I picked up the blush in Candlelit and then the highlighter in Champagne Campaign. So I only picked up 3. I didn't think I needed like all the contour shades or all the blush shades, but the one that I did want, I mean, it wasn't there. All right, let's start with contour because this one is usually my first one. This is light medium. Let's see, how much do I need? Just Oh yeah, so, and I've been seeing comparisons to like the Charlotte Tilbury wands, which I have. So there's the contour, that's light medium. And I guess if you want a comparison, in case you haven't seen the other videos, this is the size of their tubes. But when you look at the fluid ounces, so this is 0.33 and this is 0.40. So very similar. And I have the blush, the highlighter, and the contour. All right, so for blush, I have Candlelit, which is like a peachy shade. Ooh, that's really pretty. And then for highlighter, I have Champagne Campaign, which I think is the lightest shade. Okay, I'm really excited to try these. And I'm interested to see. I do want to like blend them a little bit and see. So it does blend out pretty nicely. They do feel pretty creamy. Okay, let me clean myself up real quick and I'll be back to try out some of these things. Now for primer. So I do like, it doesn't have like the full like stick into the bottle, but it'll push the air out and push the product up as you use it, kind of like a vacuum. All right, so it's kind of liquidy and slippy. It does feel kind of tacky. There's not a scent, and I might need more than what I took out. Oh yeah, this is definitely sticky. It feels pretty interesting. It feels nice on the skin. It kind of feels like a little cool. So I know it didn't like fill in my pores. I'm gonna use some of my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer just in my more porous areas. And I do like the Camo CC cream. There's a reason I repurchased it. Even though it's like medium buildable coverage, but it makes your skin look flawless. If you haven't tried this before, you don't know what you're missing out on or what you're waiting for, because it is such a nice, even though it's a CC cream, it builds beautifully. It wears so nicely. It lasts all night. And I think that 280N was a much better match. So it covered all of my redness. It's not, I don't like the redness. And see, I just took the smallest amount and it still gets pretty good coverage. I'm just not trying to overdo it on my forehead. And I want to say the CC cream is only like $9.99. Like, it's not super expensive. It is so affordable. There's that. Now we need to contour. So I don't know how quickly this is going to dry down. We'll try this out. That is like a dream. Look how beautiful that is. e.l.f. has been killing it, you guys. If you have been sleeping on e.l.f., go and pick some of their products up. Oh my goodness. So with contour, without. And I didn't have to squeeze out a whole bunch of product. It's still like in the sponge. I think I also need to do like my forehead. Okay, so that did start to dry down. Be quick about it. All right, it did eventually blend out, but it's it does start to dry down. Before I do the rest of it, I am going to do my concealer because I do have liquid blush and highlighter. So I did go ahead and do my concealer and my powder just in this area. I haven't powdered the rest of my face only because I still have the cream products, but my under eye needs to be set. It's creasy. It happens. So going into the blush, Candlelit. I don't know how much I need. It is a very light shade. It is very glowy, but from what I learned with the contour, you just place it, do what you need to, and then work the other side because they do eventually start to dry down. And I didn't bring my powder like onto my cheeks or whatever, so that's still cream product. Let me know what you think, because these have been viral everywhere. They were sneaked on line before they dropped, and then they were releasing on their website before they came to Ulta. But then the blush shades that I wanted were sold out on their website. So I went to Ulta. They were also sold out on Ulta's website. So I just got one of the two shades that I wanted. And then of course we do still have the highlighter. With the highlighter, I don't know that I want to use my brush for it. So I'm going to place it before I like tap it out with my finger. I'm kind of nervous that putting powder on top of it is going to subdue the highlighter, and if that's the case, I'll just see if I can do it on top of powder. You know, you make do and you learn your lessons trying out new products. You guys, I am officially on transfer leave or vacation from my previous command, so I get to have fun nails right now. I'll show you in a second because I love the design that my girl did. She's always asking me if I can do a design, and I'm like, not yet. So we did one yesterday. All right, so I feel like it's very blended, but these are my nails for a little while at least. Something fun. I don't get to do designs. It's usually solid neutral shades of some sort. And by neutral, I mean like mostly baby pink or something like that. I have been powdering my face with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake and setting powder. Let me go ahead and do that and I'll come back with the eyeshadows so we can finish off the under eye. Okay, the face is powdered and I feel like I can still see the blush a little bit. It did kind of tone down the highlighter, so I guess at the end we'll see if we can put the highlighter back on top of the powder. But I feel like my complexion looks really nice right now. So let's move on to the rest of the eye. And of course, we're gonna go back into this shade right here. Just underneath, we're gonna go in so slightly with my little compacted pencil brush. I'm gonna place it before I start smoking it out. Okay, and then switching to my compacted smudger. It is really weird for me to just be using like one matte shade and a shimmer. But it can be done, and if you like a smoky eye, this palette's definitely good for that. For the inner corner, I'm going to use the NYX Born to Glow Icy Highlighter. This is in shade Platinum Status in Diamond Chains. I like this one because it's got like a regular highlighter and then it's got kind of the Fenty effect glittery topper. I'm just going to use this for the inner corner. I don't know that I need it like bling status with the diamond chains, but the inner corner does need something. So even though I'm powdered a little bit, I think I want to, I don't know, do I chance it with the blush? I think I'm just going to chance it with the highlighter. It is very icy and it is pretty. I'll be back for mascara and lips. Okay, you guys, I'm back after liner because I have the new Fenty Beauty mascara. This is the Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara. I had to try it out. I wanted it so bad. I love Fenty products. And I don't think is there another mascara? I don't know. I can't remember. I have an entire drawer of mascaras and there's not one in there. But I know I like the, what is it, Fenty Fly Liner. Love that. So, just normal lashes, no falsies, no extensions. Let's see what this is all about. I did already curl my lashes, only because this didn't claim to curl them. Okay, can you see? I don't know. Usually it's like on this side, you guys can see it. So that's one coat. Let's do the bottom lashes too. Okay, so I really like how it's pulled the lashes apart. That's just one coat so far. They do kind of look a little spidery. Let me go ahead and do this side because there's already like dramatic effect with just the one side done. All right, so that's just one coat. Let's do one more and see. Holy cow, you guys. I really like this. Now, naturally, I do have thick eyelashes, so I don't know if that's going to play a part in this. That's where if you have small, thin lashes that you might be at a disadvantage because I've been lucky. And I don't use like a lash serum to like volumize or thicken them. They're out there. I just haven't used them. Okay, you guys, like my lashes look insane right now. Let me know your thoughts. Have you tried this out? What are your lashes like before you put it on? I like this. I will probably wear this to work. And then I picked these up at Walgreens this morning, actually. This is the Revlon Color Stay Suede Ink. I picked up two shades. Gut Instinct is the neutral shade, And then I picked up In the Zone, which is kind of like a red. Now I'm thinking I want Gut Instinct for my lips today. So there is like a clicking to like secure it in place. I'm just going to swatch them on the back of my hand. Ooh, that shade is beautiful. I did already pick out a liner that I think will go with it. Ooh, I want to play with this one so bad, but it's not the color story today. I did grab the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. Let me go ahead and line my lips and I'll be back to try on this lipstick. The lips are lined and now we need to try out this lipstick. I don't know what I think about it. It's like a really dry formula. It doesn't want to let me rub my lips together. I don't know. Have you guys tried this out? I don't know that I'm a huge fan. Like, it's super dry. Now, I wonder if when I like test it with my finger, if it's dried down and it doesn't budge. Oh, yeah, that's like you apply it and it's dry. I don't know. Let me see how I feel about this. Check for the drop down box. I might have some updates, how it wears, what I feel about it. Now, looking at my lips, the creases and everything, they're kind of gone. Let me know. Have you tried them? Have you found them in Walgreens? Purchased it? I want to know your thoughts. So far, I'm not sure. I do like to rub my lips together before I like have them set. This is interesting to me. I've never had something set so quickly. You guys, this is the final look. I have a lot of cool new products that I tried out. The mascara, I will absolutely be reaching for some more. I am really excited for this. Do I think it volumized? I don't know that it volumized, but I know that it pulled all my lashes apart and I can see every single one of them. And it kind of looks, it doesn't look like I have falsies on, but my eyelashes look pretty thick. I don't know. I do like it though. I'm interested to see what it looks like on other people who don't have as full of eyelashes that I do. That can be a hit or miss. So let me know your thoughts if you have it and your eyelashes are not like super long or thick. I'm interested to know. The Pat McGrath Labs Bronze Bliss palette. This color story, one matte shade. I mean, I got it done. Do I prefer two matte shades to just kind of give it some depth? Absolutely, but I think compacting it on and then smudging it out with my crease brush also worked. But the shimmers, this, you guys, I love the shimmers. Just, this is one shade and it is so metallic and icy. Now, of course, from e.l.f. we had the Power Grip Primer, which I think my skin looks really nice. I did use the Tarte Timeless in my more porous areas and like on my lines, because let's just face it, those are not my favorite areas and we're gonna make them disappear as much as possible. And then the Halo Glow Beauty Wands. Do I think e.l.f. is killing it when it comes to having a more affordable dupe than other very expensive brands? Absolutely. These, the contour, blend it out so nicely. Do work it before it starts to dry down. I made that mistake on my forehead and temples, but if you just work the one side and then move on, perfect. I'm really excited to reach for these again. The blush, so beautiful. It is really subtle. Maybe I need the darker shade when it comes back into stock, but I do like how it looked. And then the highlighter on top of powder, absolutely stunning. I am absolutely reaching for these again. I think they are so beautiful on the skin. Let me know your thoughts. Have you picked them up? They have been all over TikTok and you might be lucky to find them if they're not sold out in Ulta, on e.l.f. and whatever other places they are being sold at. But you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.